Welcome back everyone, this is DragonInWhite and we are playing Final Fantasy XIV and we have completed, the whole section of Voice Gate's banquet thing, and my feeling is maybe in this episode perhaps we can fight the Leviathan. I think it's Leviathan, but let's go on with the main quest. You have the look of a man who has been to 7 Hell and back. That, a guest should be expected to supply the victors for a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Party time! Haha! Oh, that's a very cute shark. Lady Stola, Sir in white. What? What? Okay. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would have never permitted my men to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Dragon has no knowledge of your traditions. Perhaps you would be so good as to enlighten him. Fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. You know, the thought of the Lalafell just jumping onto his knees down onto the thing. That's humorous. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured not by their reputation but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be God-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has been full of brave souls eager to give their life for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the death of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you denied to test Dragon with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He is a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sense, and he struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Dragon, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight by his side. Willie Uplander is talentful planesmaker. Tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. Rockman? Okay. I can only concur with my colleague's assessment. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Cracks, DragonInWhite, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine, eat, drink, and be merry, my friends. For today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, DragonInWhite, Titan's Bane. DragonInWhite, Titan's Bane! Woohoo! Party! Okay, so let's see. We talk to someone that way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Nope, this way. What is that? Oh, there. What? Bronze skin beauty? What does he have to do with? Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Okay. Exotic feast. The cheese. Oh no, she's gonna eat the cheese. No. That was a time skip, I guess? Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Ooh, is that some kind of enlightening something? Speak to the former members, okay? When you face a log of cracks, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eosia, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty rockmen with clever fighty thing. Gobby Fog cannot be coming to rescue this time. Ah, Dragon, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you look him in the eye and tell him Landonel sends his regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, Dragon. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. You are blessed with a fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You are kind to indulge them, Dragon. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak to him again. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lonosia. There you will meet with Rio, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall in the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risk inherent in our method. Okay, so 3 locations. First whistle. You know, this place looks like a nice hot spring area. I think it is a hot spring. Where be the third one? Oh, on top. Victorio. Yeah, where would he be? Above? I think it's in like. Or is he in the mountain thing? Can I get in? No. Perhaps upwards? Oh, there he is. Okay. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? I thought so. Pay attention now, cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Rio is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. Sure. Years ago, when we were weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite, see? Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with them? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Leaves you wonder there's no fundamental difference between such Aetherite and those which you have used on countless occasions, Dragon. Ah, well, it ain't the Shalayan lass. Welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I had long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong move, one wrong step, and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Ugamoro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around a city that big would be a right pain in the ass if we didn't have an internet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have won, didn't it? Even if there were Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify their signatures within the live stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Shalayan bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bed chamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Shalayan scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible, if the Aetherites in question happen to be. Ah yes, but in order to guide a traveller to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worth my thought. Oh, you are, Les. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Nothing you can't handle mine. Not you can't handle mine. Examine the beastman's aetheryte. Which way would that be? Oh, up there? Lot of cracks. And we run this way. Yep. Ooh, Cobalt Pitman. Think let's do a bit of hunting while I'm here. Cause I need them. 3 of them in fact, I think. I have a feeling once I find the aetheryte, it's time for the boss, and I honestly don't want to do it this episode because I'm worried about the time we have left. So I'm gonna, you know, finish off this hunting log, and if that turns out to really be the you know, the start of the dungeon, I'm going to probably end the episode there. You know, very short episode, but nonetheless still an episode. But yeah, and you know, we'll continue on the next one because, you know, if a dungeon, I'm going to have to wait for quite a while before I can even get into the party, and by the time I'm in the party, it's probably time to end the episode as with my usual timing. So yeah, rather than make you guys spend 10 pointless minutes, I might as well, you know, do something productive instead. End it early and, you know, save you like 10 minutes. Okay, there we go, that's the pigment done. My guess is I'm gonna have to kill everything there to, you know, ensure safe passage. Okay, Beastman Aetheryte. So this is the Aetheryte, the company of heroes used to access Titan Sanctuary. It is as Papa Limo speculated. In its present state, this Aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Dragon. I must need remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now let's see if I am worth my thought. Ooh. Pretty. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. The naval now accessible. Yep, and that is it. This is the end of this episode. In that case, you know, usual shameless plugs. Check out the novels that I translate, Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation. That one is complete and free to read to the end. Everlasting Immortal Firmament, about 200 to 300 chapters released and free to read as well, with daily chapters. And no, not the last one, was Apex War God, rather new novel, about 10 chapters released, but do check this out. It's quite an interesting one. For now, the release pace is a bit slow, 2 to 3 a week, but we are working on speeding up. So with that, you know, those are the novels. And also, you know, like to support me for what I do, you can check out my Patreon, my merch store and stuff below. And finally, you know, like, subscribe, ding the bell and everything. You know, see you guys next time. Ciao!